Hey guys, it's Plinko here, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to upgrade the Wrath of the Ancients bow in Eisendrache to the Lightning bow. This thing is pretty awesome, and once you get it down, it's not that hard to do. So yeah, let's get right into it. So first step is to shoot the weather vane, as you just saw right there on the courtyard of the castle, the top courtyard where the giant electric trap is. Pick up the arrow that it drops to start the upgrade process. Once you pick up this arrow, you are locked into this upgrade process. You cannot change to a different elemental upgrade. Alright, so the next step is going to be to shoot 3 hay bales outside of the map with your bow and arrow. You'll know you've done this right when you see a giant fire tornado pop up after you hit the hay bale. First location is right outside the clock tower building in the courtyard, the center courtyard. The second location is right by Mule Kick, right outside of spawn. And like I said, you'll see a giant fire tornado when you've done it right. And then the third location is going to be on the launch pad. And I found it a lot easier to shoot this one while standing up on the launch pad with the rocket instead of shooting it down on the pavement. So after you've completed all 3 of those, you will need to go down into the pyramid room and make sure you have the pyramid anti-gravity activated. If you need to know how to do that, I will have another video linked in the description on my channel. And then you need to look for the 5 wind emblems on the wall. You're gonna have to wall run and hit all 5 emblems in one go without touching the floor. This can be a little hard, but if you've played multiplayer or played this at all and got the wall running down, it's not too bad. You can, if you ever fall off, you can just kind of hold X and it'll float up a little bit. So once you've done that, you will see the symbol pop up in the corner of your screen and you will be ready for the next step. The next step is you have to charge 3 different urns with electricity. You will see them flickering in 3 different locations. The first location is in this circular building. I call it the spiral building near the clock tower and the courtyard. So just kill zombies in here. It doesn't take many. I think it's like 5 or 6. And once you stop seeing the souls being collected, you'll know that you're done and you can move on to the next one. The second one is over by the lower courtyard and double tap. In this building above double tap, you'll see another flickering urn right here, and you just need to kill 5 or 6 zombies. And this one gets a little tight, but as long as you have a bow and arrow, I found it pretty easy. And you don't have to use the bow and arrow. You can also you just have to kill them. It doesn't matter what you kill them with. But once you get 5 or 6 zombies, you'll notice that the souls are not being collected anymore, and you can move on to the third urn. The third urn is, I believe. Oh, the third urn. Alright, so there's an urn by every hay bale, basically. So, third urn is over in the launch pad area that you have to teleport to. It's right there next to that little debris, right near the wall, right by the teleporter. So again, just kill the 5 or 6 zombies, fill the urn up, and you will be ready to advance to the next step of upgrading the bow to the electric bow. Alright, so now you have to go to each urn, draw the bow back near the urn, and you will see your arrow start to spark. Just hold your bow drawn and walk over to where you can shoot the hay bales that are on fire. This can be kind of hard, so you definitely want to try to get some crawlers with this one, or have someone else running a zombie. I was playing solo, so I just had crawlers, but you will know you've done it right once the fire has lightning inside of the fire tornado. It's pretty obvious. And then go back to this, the other 2. This one is the one by double tap. Do the same thing, drop down, and this is the easiest spot I found to shoot this one from. There are actually multiple spots you can shoot these from, especially this one, so whichever one you're more comfortable with. So that is the second one, and then the third one is back by the clock tower in the spiral building. Go right here, charge it up, and that is number 3. So that step is complete. Next step is going to be to go back to the weather vane and shoot the oh no, you don't have to shoot, I'm sorry. You just hold square where there is some sparking electricity on the ground, and it will rise up, and looks pretty damn cool. That's how you know that you have done those steps correctly. And we are almost done. Now you just need to pick up that arrow at the bottom of the weather vane and go down to the pyramid room. Back in the pyramid room, we are going to be filling up this box right here after you give it the arrow. So go walk up to the box and hold the action button. It will take the arrow, and then you will have to fill this box with souls. Now this one takes a lot more zombies than the urns and the previous steps. So this one took me a couple rounds. I also hit I hit a nuke accidentally, and so it took me a little longer. But I think you should be able to do this in a couple rounds, maybe even a round if you do it right. And again, you do not have to use your bow. I figured out later on it does make it a little easier. But depending on what you're comfortable with, don't be an idiot like me and go down. Or almost go down. And then trying to pick it up, but it's not ready. So like I said, it takes a while, and when you're done, you will notice that it stops collecting souls again, just like the urns before. And when you're done with that, you will be able to pick it up, as you will see here in a minute. I found this area, this is where I tend to run most of the time, just because it's got a lot of room, so you know, it makes this step fairly easy. This was not very hard to do once. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I'm just gonna let this play out. I do have the other 3 bows upgraded and ready to go up. I'm waiting on the videos to render, and so I will have those up as soon as possible. So make sure you keep an eye out on the channel. Leave a like if you liked the video. Thanks for sticking around, for you guys that made it all the way through. And I'll see you guys on the next one.
I really hope I get to stop what's the killing, what's the maiming. No, I'm just kidding. I shall unleash a storm like no other. Electricity will reverse your reanimation.